Hey everybody, this is your boy Legendmuyui. I'm here back for another playthrough of Shadowrun Returns. I really like this game. I kind of like the lore of the game. I really like all of its little details. The whole mystic magical meeting technology thing. Got computers in it. I'm not a gun fan, but you know, it has guns in it for the people who like guns. If I remember correctly, 2 weeks ago I actually played and I kind of lost. But then I believe last week I kind of came back, went with a little bit more vengeance, and I kind of won. So I believe we're going to pick back up. I think I'm still in the cemetery after they buried my best friend who hired me after his death to find his killer, and I found him, but it doesn't appear like everything is over, so we're about to dig back into it. Family depths. I believe I already read this. I'm not going to try, because typically when I try to read this, before I get to the end, it fully loads, and well, all of that nice reading time is just for waste. But okay, yeah, so Jake is here just to talk, and actually, let me check my stats. Leave the cemetery. So that was a dialogue. My objective is simply to leave the cemetery, but if I believe I remember it correctly, if I talk to Jake, then I can hire people and go immediately to my next location. But I never like to do that. I like to go back to my safe house. I kind of got 12,000 new yen just there, and I need to spend some of my karma to increase my stats. The good thing is, I think my AP points, which are attack points, went up from 2 to 3, so I have 3 chances. I may look into probably a weapon or something like that. I've been going barefisted, but I kind of died the last time, so I may have to look into probably increasing the stat for that. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm not going to talk to Jake Armitage. I'm gonna actually leave this place, because this is where it's pointing me, the upper portion of the map, which is right there. Interesting little cemetery here. Not sure where they would dig the bodies. I see coffins right there, but these are like mausoleums, I guess, for wealthy people, and I think you can fit a lot of dead bodies in mausoleums. My aunt was buried a few years back, and her body was, wait a minute, was it my aunt or my grandma? It was my aunt. No, that wasn't my aunt. That was another person who died in my family. They were well off and able to place in a mausoleum. And it was the first time I ever went to a funeral when they didn't put the body in the ground. It was just in a shelf in a mausoleum. It's kind of weird. Because it was my first experience. Not to say that that's a weird thing, it's just my experience. Alright, so something I could pick up there, which is jazz. Jazz is a type of drug in this game, and just like in real life, I don't like drugs in games. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to the Seamstress Union, and I will read this one. Moving parts. You put the pieces together. Jessica Watts was reassembling her mother, Melinda, gathering her missing organs to allow Melinda a decent burial. Organs Sam sold for a quick buck after her death. The ghoul attack after the cemetery didn't appear to be part of Lynn Telestrian's attempt to get you out of Jessica's way. They were just more victims of the magic's skelter. Returned to the world. Lynn's well-armed security unit was a different animal entirely. You head back to the Union to resupply and rearm. Whatever Lynn and Jessica are involved with, it appears to be a large operation, and the trail leads to the Universal Brotherhood. I kind of figured. At the beginning of the game, the hot, attractive bartender girl had a boyfriend who was leading off to, kind of bring her to the Universal Brotherhood, which the game paints it like a cult. Most video games paint religious things like a cult. I hate that, but it proves what Scripture says, that spirituality is going to be considered foolishness to the world. So it just reinforces Scripture. Okay, so I don't even start at the top. I come straight down here to the bottom where everything is. I need to speak to Mr. Delia to be able to get my party. But I'm going to go sell some stuff off. I got a lot of stuff in my inventory that I don't need. I'm going to go to Mr. TB Grubberman. Entered in some firepower. Sure, I'll take a look. And I want to sell my stash. I don't need the bat. I'm not a ninja anymore. I got more than that. I am not going to be summoning any spirits. And I don't need any drugs. Do I have any equipment that I need to sell? Well, I don't do drugs. And I'm probably not going to use these grenades. And I can sell that for about 1,600. All right, so I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna come back out here. I'm gonna look at my stats. I think I want to incorporate a shotgun, so I'm gonna go into here into my karma points. Shotguns under range. 3 ought to be good, so I need 1, 3, 6, and then the same for a shotgun. So I need a total of 12 to bring it all up to 3 for both, because I have to I can't put any in my shotgun because I don't have any in ranged weapons. So I'm gonna first start off with 1. Let's see where we can go. 2, 4, then it's left me with 2, and so I just need 6. What can I do with 2? I'm unarmed, and I'm good at 5. I don't want to be, I mean, I would never say this in real life, but I don't want to be any smarter because I don't really need any of this stuff. That's just the maximum for trolls. And this is, for healing with med kits. Willpower is my chi casting. So this is all of my adept power. I guess I could put into that. What is this? Magic resistance. Chi focus. Single target with a melee attack. I don't really know what this the stride does. Counter strike. That sounds like it'll be cool. Magic resistance. Quick strike. Mystic armor. Okay. So I guess I'm not a good chi caster. I only got 1, but my fight power is a little bit high, so I guess that's okay. I'll just keep the overage. Alright, so I got 2 left. And so I'm gonna need a shoddy. I'm gonna go in here and I'm take a look. Weapons. Oh man, to get a good shotgun I need 4? All-purpose shotgun, makeshift, 14 range, cap AoE 6. I'm gonna go with the one with more damage. I mean, hope it doesn't clunk it out on me because it says it's homemade. a makeshift homemade shotgun. We'll see. And I'm gonna equip it, so I got some firepower. All right, now I'm good with that. Do I have any healing powers or healing items? That's what I mean. No, I don't. So I'm gonna get a few of those. I'm gonna come down to Dot Castle, who is my medic. She still has that decapitated arm from Coyote. She needs to clean that up. That's kind of nasty. Hi there. Need anything from me? Yeah, I need healing supplies. These are the trauma kits. I guess I can wake a person up from that, but oh, I'm sorry. All of these are my trauma kits. What I want are these things. I think I'm gonna do 2 advance. Puts me at 370. I'm kind of frugal with my money. Okay, all right, that's cool. I can't really talk to people, so let's hook up with Mr. Dahlia. Hire team. We're gonna go to Universal Brotherhood. Can I bring Coyote with me? Coyote is coming. All right, so she's a fighter. All right, and here's where I really hate this because these people are never really what I want. What about the Nephilim group? I know I want a hacker or decker. Tech master. Okay, so it can go in there, but he has drones as well. What is its skills? Decking 4, 2, 5, 4. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go with Aruba. Because he's my decking person. Cyberware. Okay, so yeah, he's my decking person. And he also has a drone, so drone's like an extra fighting person. And I always want a mage. You can heal, AoE, I think that's an AoE, increase target. I wouldn't choose him only because how he looks. I don't like the dead look of a male. That's one thing that I hate about, you know, all these fantasy games. They make women hypersexual looking. You know, women look all sexy and men look like deformed, decayed versions of males. Some type of demon look or decrepit, rotting flesh look. No, they got cool looking females. I want a cool looking guy. Unfortunately, you just don't have them. Alright, so I know I'm gonna need a shaman or a magic user. I'm gonna go with a shaman this time. Where's my shamans at? Alright, female. Let's go with the troll shaman, see what he got. He can make us fast. That's silence. Okay. Makes no noise for 4 rounds. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna go with him. Alright. And off we go. Towards Brotherhood. It takes nearly an hour for the taxi to make its way from the squalor of the Redmond Barrens across the bridge to the Seattle waterfront and the Universal Brotherhood. The building is a pre-crash brick job with a fancy new facade that sports neon lights and an enormous sets of glass double doors. Through the window, you can see activity within, smiling, happy disciples shuffling along in beige pajamas and slippers. So that's just weird. I mean, what kind of religious place has people in pajamas and slippers? That doesn't sound like any type of worship attire that I know. But this is all fictitious, so yeah, whatever. Anyway. A greeter stands outside the front door, gently attempting to entice the misbegotten and the curious to enter and take their first baby steps towards Brotherhood. Pike Place Market is usually empty by now, but you step out of the cab to the sounds of an excited crowd. Okay. Okay, so this is Pike Place. Wait a minute, we've been here before. Alright, yo, this dude is big. Bai Shin. That's pretty cool. Coyote. That's me. And Aruba. Alright. She stands out with the green hair. She stands out with the tight-fitting clothes. These people look like they don't have money. Or they just got into a bit of fight. And these guys must be twins. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay. That's the guy who was dancing in the club earlier. I guess they just wanted to use him again. Maria Mercurial fan. Okay, so that one of these people must be Maria Mercurial. She's like a diva pop star in this type of world. Like, I guess kind of like a Beyonce or a Janet Jackson. I don't really know who. I don't really keep up with contemporary music, so I don't really know who's hot now or who everyone likes, but yeah, whatever. Let's talk to him. Oh man, yo, that is weird. I'm not sure if that's a comb over or that's some like cybernetic type stuff because of the implant right there. Anyway, Maria Mercurial fan. The fan is apparently excited to be in the same city as the rock star. Hey, how are you going? Are you here for the Maria Mercurial concert? You bet. Can you get me in? Nah, just passing by. I'm going to the Universal Brotherhood. What's it to you? I never come off as a snippy person. Yeah, it's none of your business type of thing. People are being kind of nice. I mean, I don't need to give them nothing, no real details, especially this type of shady business that this game always puts your character in. So I'm going to just tell them, just passing by. Well, you're in for a treat. If you stick around for a few hours, I hear she's better than ever. I'm going to try to find a better spot here to hear. Better spot than where? I mean, all right, cool. Oh, he literally tries to find a better spot? I mean, if this is the concert area, standing back here, sound... It's going to travel. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a concert person, so I don't. Dealer. I wonder what he's dealing. Probably drugs. Dealer. It wouldn't be a rock concert without a drug dealer. Although no police are nearby, he plays his part as if his performance was part of the experience. Psst. You like nerps? Maybe something stronger? Nerps. I didn't know there was a concert today. Who's playing? When does the show start? Show me what you got. Take care. I'm going to go. If I knew that this person, because sometimes I can be a bit naive out in the public. I mean, really, I'm the type of guy because I know they're night women and prostitutes, but if one came up to me and was saying stuff and I didn't really know the lingo, I'd probably entertain the talk until I realized what it was, and then I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So that's the kind of guy I am. I'm friendly, even though I'm really not a people person, but whatever. So because I'm given certain information, I know he's a drug dealer. I don't want to waste his time or my time. So yeah, peace out, bro. This guy, slick security guard. Let's see what he's going to say. Slick security. May I help you? Do you work for the rock star? Can I get into the concert? Know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? I'm going to look around. I would probably ask him something. You know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? Just what I see in the Trid. I guess that stands for Trivid Dis. And I don't really care about the rest because I'm not here for a concert. And that's really my personality. So, suit yourself, chummer. Like, you was going to give me anything else. I mean, anyway. Let's keep rolling or walking. There's a lot of homeless people around here. I mean, I know I live in Baltimore, so a lot of homeless people are here. But I've never seen firelit trash drums in my life. I hope I never would. I would want to actually start a house or a housing program where I can like house people who are falling on bad times and kind of like help them get them back into society, you know. But that requires money, and I don't got that kind of cash on me yet. All right, this must be my destination, but let's make sure there's nothing. Yeah, they blocked me off here, and even though you can go down that street, they put a big building there. Well, I guess you could have go through there, you know, but yeah, I can't go that way. So let's go talk to Patrick. Patrick, like Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Welcome, brother. Are you ready to build a better tomorrow? I sure am. I'm thinking about it. Have you looked at the world lately? I don't see a better tomorrow coming. I'm not cynical like that. I mean, even though that's how I feel, the Bible says that things are going to get worse before they get better. They say lawlessness is going to abound more and more. So people who don't want laws, people who don't want social order, they're going to abound more and more. And righteousness is going to be called evil, and evil is going to be called righteousness. A lot of that's going on today and age. So that's how I would feel. But for the sake of conversation, I don't try to force my inner thoughts on other people. If they ask for them, I'm going to give it to them. But I'm thinking about it. We totally understand. Once you hear our message, we believe you will see that there is a better way. Come in and find the power of belonging. This sounds as shady can be. And typically, occults or something that's just man-made has some bit of truth on it, because if it sounds completely hoaxy, the average person is like, no. And that this saying right here, come in and find the power of belonging, that could probably get to some people who might have abandonment issues and want to be, you know, people who stray and go to gangs, want to belong to something. I mean, all people want to belong somewhere. I mean, that's why men and women, they meet, they fall in love, they get married. And if that's not how it happened for you, you may not be to that point. But yeah, if you love somebody, you should marry them. And when I mean if you love someone, you should marry them. If you're a woman, you should find a man to marry them. And if you're a man, you should find a woman to marry. I don't agree with the other sentiment, that there's other ways. If you believe that way, I love you, but we're just going to disagree on that bit. I think it's more lust than love in that case, because a mother loves her child, yet they don't have relations, or they shouldn't. Same way with a father and his daughter, or a father and his son, or a parent and their grandparent. You know, love can exist without the lust that goes in with other types of arrangements. Anyway, I may get dinged for hate speech with that, because for some strange reason, saying what the Bible says is hate speech now. Go figure. Righteousness is being called evil. Wow, the Bible said that's going to happen, and it happens. Anyway, come in, you'll find the power of belonging. I have some questions first. Belonging, seriously, like, I mean, that's how I would feel, but I don't hamper on how people think, because you don't never know where a person's at. So I would actually ask some questions. This would be me right here. I got some questions. Of course, brother. Go right ahead and ask. This is going to let me know, or this is too inquisitive for what I'm doing. I would probably, beat around the bush, find out a little bit more information. That's just me. What is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of meta-humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals to become so much more than they currently are. So it's a religion. It sounds like a religion. It's not a religion, is it? Now, maybe it's just me. I'm reading too much into it. Maybe the creators have a thing against religion. I don't know. Maybe had a bad experience, and so they want to use their creativity to say that religion is bad. Could be. But this is their artistic expression, their freedom of speech. I can't knock it. I don't necessarily agree with the sentiment with it, but I can understand where they're coming from. So I'm going to go with the first one, because that sounds more like me, because I want clarity. I don't just want to assume things, because when you assume, you can be wrong. So you want to have a dialogue. So is this a religion? Yes, brother. And we don't try to hide that. So boom, they threw it out there. I respect them right there. That was something I can say. I respect you, bro. Asked a direct question. You didn't beat around the bush. Boom. Yes, it is. After all, what is religion but an organized collection of beliefs that relate meta-humanity to our spirituality? We believe that the Brotherhood is the highest form of religion because it brings us closer to the truth. Okay, cool. And what is the truth? That would be my next question. So you think the Universal Brotherhood is the truth? This sounds like a cult. This is inner thoughts of me, but I always try to check my inner thoughts, get a better understanding, because this is assuming. And what is the truth? That is what you'll find inside. Come in and find. See, now that's what I don't like. I mean, you can't tell me? Bruh, you're a representative and you can't tell me? You have to lead me somewhere else? See, this is why everyone's, and speaking of the Christianity, this is why everyone in Christianity, you don't have to be a pastor, you don't have to be a deacon, you don't got to be a bishop, an elder. If God has done something in your life, you just simply tell what God has done for you. Now, of course, people are going to debate it. Some people look at other people's testimony where they have brought from, and they look at other things and don't want to attest it to the goodness of God. But hey, that's them. At least tell me a little bit of the truth. Yeah, oh my goodness, I like that. Gladly. It's something we'd happily share. I just thought you'd prefer to hear from someone more articulate than me. No, I want to hear from you, bruh. It starts with the idea that meta-humanity is good at its core and that we are all one family. But more than that, it's that we are linked to something greater than ourselves, something beyond time, something beyond flesh. And that is? You're going to have to go inside if you want to learn more. All right, well, because this is a mission, I'm going to go in. Who can I join? Who can join? Why, anyone, of course. It wouldn't be very universal if we left anyone out, would it, brother? I kind of like that. Got to let some humor thrown in there. All right, that's all for now. Come on, great. Come in and find the power of belonging. You said that earlier, so it's about that time. So I'm not going to try to hold you up. I knew this was going to be a bit talky. Going in, This seems like a detailed mission. It may be a little bit more talky, but we'll see once we get in next time. Anyway, this is your boy Legendmuyui, and like always, if this is your last piece of entertainment, which I do hope it is, I hope that you'll take the time to do something beneficial for you, your goals in life, and bettering yourself. Me personally, I'm working on fitness, trying to get rid of this excess fat off my body, learning, trying to eat healthier. I didn't get in my exercises earlier today, so after this I will be doing my 2 exercise routines, one for my abs, because I got to get the sexy abs back, and then also leg day. But also I'm an author. I do have some novels that I've have them on Amazon. I got 2 out of 20 done, so of course I have several more to go. So if you're a writer, take some time to write. I'm also working on some 3D animation. So, hey, if you're into 3D animation, work on that animation. If you're a script writer, you're trying to get a movie done or play done, work on that. You're a musician. I guess y'all can see the keyboard behind me. Work on your music, something. It doesn't have to be those things. Whatever it is that you desire to do, you want to learn something. Maybe it's a new language. There are plenty of people who want to share their knowledge of the language that they have. Take time to do it. And that's all I got to say. This is your boy, Legendmuyui. Be blessed.